Hi, today I want to share with you my goals for the coming year. Some of these things are things that I already do, but I want to change them up a little or get better at them, but I'll explain that as I go. Um, I'm going to go ahead and go with the ones on my phone so that it won't go off and I won't have to go through the password and all that again. Okay, the ones on my phone are exercise habits. I already exercise. I know I don't look like it, but I do. I exercise, but I want to get in a better pattern. I want to do it at a certain time, on certain days, and I want to just have my exercise in a pattern, not just sporadic. The next thing that's in my phone is I want to put all of our passwords in a small notebook. I already have our passwords in another thing, but I want to put them in a small notebook so that I can have them in an easier accessible place for me, and so I can maybe just have them easier for me to get to in my safe. That actually goes along with something else that's in my goals, but I'll try to maybe, if I remember, tell you that what it goes with whenever I get there. Okay, the next goal I have is to read at least 2 books a month. I used to be the type of person that I would read a book in a week or less. Sometimes I would read a book in a couple of days, according to what book it was, what kind of book it was, how long it was, different things like that, But I want to start reading at least 2 books a month, because I know whenever I read the type of books I actually read, that I would learn more, I would grow spiritually, or, there's just different things, different reasons why, but there's different things that would just, I don't know how to explain it. I just felt like I was happier whenever I read books, because I really enjoy it. I was always the kid who wanted to go to the library. And I have a lot of books that I have purchased, and I'm gonna get to, but I don't get to. So I want to start that as one of my goals, and I want to have that accomplished. That being said, there are another thing is me and my friend and our 2 girls and possibly my son and any other teenagers that might want to do it. We're going to start having a book and Bible study type combination thing. We're planning on doing that, starting that the first Tuesday. I have it written down on my calendar. I'll have to make sure for sure. But anyway, the first Tuesday in January, and we want to continue on to help our children grow spiritually and help them to learn from us and be the Titus 2 type of women who teach the ones who are younger than us. And also, starting in February, I want to start having a ladies' book or Bible study. So that's going to be 4 books a month. Or, well, the Bible study ones won't be up each month. We're going to break them down into however long we need to get through it. And we're just going to do that weekly. So, I will be reading more than just 2 books, in other words. Another thing I want to do is make a vision board. I've never done that before, but just so Trish was talking about that, and on Wednesday morning with the Mama Gets Fit with just so Trish and Tangi the Caver's wife, and she showed her vision board, and it's really awesome, and I really want to do that, to have something that I see that will remind me of where I want to be, what I want to do, remind me of the things that I want to accomplish, and to let me know, yes, you can do that. Okay, The next thing is I want to get back into my morning and evening routines. I had a morning routine. I didn't really have an evening routine before. Not really. I kind of did, but not really. But before I had surgery in October, I had a morning routine, and I was doing really great with that. And after I had my surgery, I was kind of down for a little while, and I didn't get back into that routine. And well, I kind of do part of it, but I don't do it like I did. And I know whenever I did it the way I did it before, everything ran smoother. So I want to do that. I want to start wearing makeup more often and doing my hair. Not because of what other people think about me, because I really don't care what other people think about me, but because when I wear makeup and I do my hair and I get dressed and not just wearing PJs or just comfy clothes all day, I feel better about myself. I feel like if someone came to my house, I'd be ready to receive them, which I know I'm not wearing makeup right now, and I don't have to wear makeup to do that, but I mean like the clothes part. Now the makeup part and doing my hair, other than just in a bun, which is normally how I have my hair, it's just pulled up in a ponytail or in a bun, and I want to start wearing it down. I want to start having it fixed, and today I kind of did it a little bit, not much, but I want to start doing that for myself and not for anyone else, because nobody else cares, you know. As long as my teeth are brushed and I'm clean and my hair is brushed, they don't care how I look. And then another goal is to have more date nights with my husband. We never really have had a lot of date nights, but I think that we need to do that. It's important to do that, and so I want to do that. Alright, this next thing goes along with what I was talking about, the password thing. I want to keep up in my planner. I have since October done really well with my planner, but my goal is to keep doing that. I've been doing it already, but I want to keep doing it. And this is something Farmer Meemaw was talking about, her bullet journal, and she's been talking about it recently, but back in, I believe it was October's whenever she talked about it, but that's whenever I started mine, so it was right before then anyway. So I found that my mind isn't so frazzled if I write it down. So I want to keep a little notebook with me, or if my planner is not with me, I want to keep a little notebook with me so I can write things down and transfer it to my planner. And if I have to, write it in pencil if it's a tentative thing that maybe, you know, I don't know for sure if I'm going to do it, but I can write it in, and if it's not definite or if it maybe has to change, I can write it in pencil and it'll be there. So I spoke about the home Bible study with the ladies, so I'm going to be starting that. I would like to, with a couple of my friends, a few of ladies that I know, I would like to start having a ladies' night or day, just a couple of hours we can spend together, either here at my house where we can be alone and have girl talk, or maybe go, you know, to a restaurant and have a milkshake, or just you know, just some simple something where we can have time to just chit chat, talk about our kids, just have a girls' night. And because that's something I don't do, and I kind of would like to do that, and just I believe that would also, because a lot of times whenever I'm talking to my friends, we start talking about biblical things, so it would help my spirituality grow, I do believe. And I just, you know, kind of think I want to do that. I want to get back into having game nights with our kids. Our kids are 16 and 18 now, and my daughter will be 17 very soon. And as they've grown older, and the next thing is a movie night with my kids. As I've grown older, we've kind of gotten away from having game nights and movie nights with them, because they're doing their own thing. They're teenagers, and you know, we don't want to make them do something they don't want to do. But then whenever we do play games or we do watch a movie together, we really have a lot of fun. Another thing that we've already started on, but I want to accomplish more of, is I want to declutter and purge my home. I want to get this house in the order that makes me happy. That way, whenever I'm cleaning, it won't be so annoying. And like I said, we've already started that, so it won't be a big deal to keep going with it. The next thing, I have a very, very bad habit of not keeping up with our check register, and then whenever I go to document the receipts, I keep up with how much we have in the bank. I can do it, you know, looking at the bank account online, but I also, and a lot of people don't even do this anymore, but I also keep up with it on paper in an actual check register. And I've gotten into a very bad habit of waiting a week or two between times, sometimes 3 weeks, and I will have to go and record those receipts then, and deduct or add, you know, whatever we have to do out of our checking account on papers, and that takes a lot longer whenever I put it off. So I want to, in my planner, I want to have a certain day that I designate for keeping up with my register. Another thing I want to do is revise our weekly schedule for cleaning, and I want to include a couple of new things that I have to clean now that I didn't have to clean before. I now have to use a CPAP at night because I have been diagnosed with sleep apnea. So and it has to be cleaned. The entire machine has to be cleaned once a week, and then the mask and different parts have to be cleaned every other day. So I want to, and I do keep up with that. I am cleaning it, but I want to put it into my cleaning schedule in a way that it's fresh every time I look at it. And, you know, that routine. And I already know every Monday I clean the entire machine. And then every other day I'm doing the other, but I just want to write it down. That's the main thing. I want to have it documented. And the way I did several years ago with my children is I made a daily, you know, throughout the week, Monday through Friday, we have certain places in our house, certain things in our house that we clean that on that day. Now the other things like dishes and, you know, different things like that, they're done every day. But there's certain things like dusting and vacuuming and just deep cleaning. You know, those things I've designated as on different days. And I think it's time, because it was a couple years ago whenever I did that, I think it's time to revise it. So I want to do that. Another thing I want to do is start watching more uplifting and encouraging things. I do watch a lot of YouTube, and everyone that I watch on there, they're, you know, teaching me things and things like that. But what I mean when I say uplifting and encouraging things are, whenever I sit down to watch something, instead of watching some sitcom, maybe watch, you know, sometimes, nothing wrong with watching sitcoms, because if there was something wrong with it, I would not do it if I could help it. Because I try not to do anything that's going to cause problems. But sometimes replace that sitcom with watching a preacher or a devotional or something like that. And so then the next thing I do my bullet journal. And I did get a happy planner for Christmas, and I think I'm going to kind of, instead of use my bullet journal the way I've been using it, I want to, and I do write scripture every day and I document it into my bullet journal. But what I want to do kind of with my bullet journal now, since I do have the happy planner, is I want to turn that more into kind of like a prayer journal in a way, a scripture journal. I want to make it that part, you know, my faith-based book. And of course I'll probably put scripture in my planner and stuff like that, because scripture is very important to me and encouraging things is very important to me. But what I'm saying is I think I may devote, I'm going to try it for January, devote my bullet journal just for that, and for like things that I already have in there, but not so much put my day-to-day task in there. Just put that in my planner and really just have 2 planners. And the last thing on my list is I need to write things down when I'm thinking about it. That's what I was saying, and I want to have a small notebook if I don't actually have my planner or journal with me. I want to have a place for brain dumps, for ideas. You know, I want to write down my thoughts as soon as I think about them, if I have an idea, because later on I may not remember it. And I have caught myself so many times thinking about, you know, something I would say, I know that I wanted to do something, but now I cannot remember what it was. And that is so irritating to me. Maybe one day I will write down all of the things that I do that irritate myself, and I'll make a video about it, because I irritate myself quite a bit. Because it's like, you know you're supposed to do this, and it's, you know, it's pretty bad when you irritate yourself. So anyway, those are my goals that I have so far. I know that probably sounds like a lot to a lot of people, but it's really not a lot to me, because a lot of it ties together, it goes together, or it's something that I'm just revising. And a lot of these things will be just a one-time, get it done, and then, you know, put it into action type of situation. So it won't be so hard. And the main goals that I have, really the main goals, is to work on my my spirit man, to work on that part of me. And I do that. I read my Bible every day. But I want to develop a closer relationship with Jesus. And so that means that I need to not just read and study every day. And I read and study and pray every day, but I think I need to do more. This is my own thoughts. I don't know why that I feel this way, but I just feel like I do. So if I feel that way, I'm pretty sure there's a reason that God is saying, do a little bit more for me. I think that God is telling me, you know, okay, you need to do something else. Or maybe I just need to change up how I do things, because it's got so routine. But I am growing spiritually, but I want to grow more. And that's our goal as Christians, to grow more. Another thing is I want to have a more organized life. Blah, blah, blah. Can't speak English sometimes. Sorry, I don't English well. But I want to have a more organized life so that things will be easier around our home. My friends say I'm very organized, but I don't feel very organized. I feel very chaotic in the mind, and that's why I want to do the brain dump and things like that. But my main goals are to plan, well, to grow spiritually, to plan, to organize, and spend more time with people I love. And that way my life can grow. And I'm a very happy person, but there's nothing wrong with trying to make yourself a little happier if it's not hurting anybody and it's not costing anything, because none of these things are going to cost me a dime. Everything on here, I already have the tools to do it with. I just have to take the time, and I encourage everyone who is watching to take the time to write down your goals, and then take the time to utilize the tools you have and make those goals a reality. Okay, the camera quit, so I'm gonna say this part again. But if anybody wants to know how I'm doing with my goals, or if they want me to make a playlist or anything like that, just let me know. If they make a video and, you know, doing their goals, I'm really not sure where it quit at. I know it was about 20 minutes, but I don't know exactly what I said before that. But yeah, now I'm lost. Whoops, that's me. See, the brain. I need to work on the brain. But maybe I'll just make a video every once in a while and let you know my progress, if that's something you're interested in. So just like, subscribe, like, subscribe, comment, and share if you feel like you want to. So anyways, until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.